my gear finally arrived, but as you can see, I didn't even open the box yet. The gear is already sticking out of the box. USPS, man, they did a horrible shit. Even the package, look, the guy wrapped the gear. Said, look, the paper and everything is off of it. Man, I don't know. I'm scared to open the box now, guys. But like I said, finally got my gear set in, and this is pretty disappointing. The box is wet. Like, guys, man, I don't know. I don't know. The other side over here, you guys can see, the other side is busted open too. The paper, like somebody, like the instruction inside, or whatever that is, like they pulled it out and put it back in there. Like, this is crazy, crazy shipping, man. Crazy. Out of all my years I've been shipping stuff, buying stuff, getting stuff, this is one of the worst shipping that I've seen. Like, legit. The whole ring, look, guys. The whole ring is outside the box. So let me open it, and hopefully the gear's not damaged. I already sent the guy the picture of the box, so he could actually get some data about packaging this thing either better or find a different company to ship it through, because clearly this is not acceptable. The same thing happened to my rim, guys. And literally now, as you can see, you guys know I got this from Australia. It took almost a month just to get here. And this how I arrived, guys. This exactly how it came from the USPS. So, yeah, let me unbox it real quick. And hopefully the gear is not damaged, guys. Yeah, see, it comes in a little cup, so it should be good. Okay. There's a whole bunch of debris from the little things that was secure this cup, but completely broken. As you can see, the wrapper right here is already open. It already came out from the wrapper. Yeah, came out from the wrapper, both sides. Right here, you got a hole, and also up here, I have a hole. It's supposed to be a Ziploc bag, guys, as you can see. It's supposed to be. Let's find the piece. Come on. Yeah, right here, see? It's supposed to be a Ziploc bag. Yeah, you see. And there's a skull out through here, but the bag got a whole bunch of holes in it. But let's see. For the most part, alright, this is the input shop, guys. Sorry that I had to start the video like that, but that's how I started, guys. Like, that's why I saw when I first got the package. I was more excited to get the package than anything else. I've been waiting this thing for months. And it finally came, and when I see the box is damaged, I'm like, wow. Like, this is how we're going to start in the morning. But it looks like so far the shaft didn't get damaged, guys. The part that was hanging out of the box, it still looked good. I don't see no smush spot, anything. So for the most part, that looks good. So, but the guy really oiled it up. That way you won't get rusted through the shipping process. It's really lube. Looks really, really good. So, and the cut shits look really good. Everything looks really nice. So, this is the input shaft. You guys know that first, second is on the input shaft. And you guys know that didn't have no first, so I had to buy also second because there was no first. And first and second is made on the input shaft, guys. So, yeah, let me take out the gear and show you guys. The other one come back, it come packaged. This is actually second gear. The label is right here. This is second gear. Looks nice. So let me take it out. There you go, guys. And there's also synchronized straight cut. This is a custom gear ratio that I picked, guys. And I had a custom third and fourth from Australia, which is the same place where I just got these from. Good, guys. Don't forget, guys, like, it's a long process to get these stuff, man. Very, very long. It took almost three and a half months to get this. But it's proven. My third and fourth gear, I put a lot of power to it, and it didn't budge it at all. And I just like the finishing, guys. I didn't have to do no clearance work to make the third and fourth fit. So I'm pretty sure I don't have to do much to make the first, second gear fit. So like I said, it's all custom gear ratio. Not no off-the-shelf ratio. It's a ratio that I picked to fit my combination and my goal that I'm trying to succeed. So with that said, this is the reason why I wait so long, because I was tired of breaking the GearX set. I always was rocking GearX, and break first, break third, break fourth. It keep going on. So to actually decide to go straight cut, and I did try GearX straight cut before, and it tear off. The first time I tried it, tear off the synchronizer teeth like in no time. So I was not going to invest my money in that anymore. So I decided to try a different company. And these guys are from Australia that I tried 2 of their gear sets so far, and it did more than what I wanted. Over 8 months and not a budge, guys. I threw all the power I could throw at it that I ever threw on any gear set. That gear set took it. So this is also now the first and second gear. So now we're having a straight cut first, second, third, and fourth, and a stock fifth and sixth. The transmission's still in the car. I gotta take the transmission out now to fix this to make it to the event, to show you guys them in a little bit more detail. Alright, let's take out, oh, it's already out. Oh, pull out the box. And this is first gear. You see, it's still synchronized. It is straight cut though, guys. So the part I'm trying to go for, the guy said Healy cut would not work. So I had no choice but to get straight. It's a little whiny, but you know what? You can't win it all, man. You gotta have some kind of whining. You know my car, guys, is a street car. I try to leave it as straight as I can. That way you don't mess with the drivability as much as I can leave it. But you already know, you only could do so much when you're making these power. So it's a give and take. You gotta, but this gear set should do me justice. I shouldn't really have no problem. I should be starting to go to the track more often now, because I already knew I had a weaker link first and second gear, so I didn't want to be on too much. And when it broke, I'm not buying another one. So I hit the people up in Australia. They say I'm about 3 months in, and I waited patiently. You guys can see I went to one event without a first gear because I was not investing my money in any other gear set but these guys. So, like I said, if you guys want a nice gear set and pick a gear ratio, drop a comment down below or DM me on Instagram. Put my Instagram right here. Or, you know what? I'll put it right here on the top. If you guys want to come up with your own gear ratio, I can make it happen for you guys. So, don't forget, man, like I said, I'm going to put these in the order real quick, make it nice and neat, and take a nice little time lapse to show you guys. So let's get to it.
today. Purchase your track today.
Alright guys, you guys can see that little time lapse. Here go to my transfer case, and here you go to transmission. And you guys can see, first gear is still broken. It's still broken. That's how I've been driving it, racing people at a track like that with no first gear. So, yeah, let's take this whole thing apart and let's fix that problem. And here go the other side, guys. As you can see, remember from the previous video, grind that piece down, that way you don't get no contact with this. So it's still the same. So now we're gonna fix that problem. So let me take everything apart and let's get ready to put in the new gears. Alright guys, I got the gear stacked on the transmission. You can see that's first gear. I got it all out. This is, like I said, this is a Gear X input shaft along with the second gear, and these are my custom gears from Australia. Custom gear, stock 5th and a stock 6. So yeah, let me dismantle this gear set and put all these stuff on my new shaft. Alright guys, I got a shaft strip, as you can see. Got all the gear set off of it. Like I said, second gear is made onto the shaft, guys, and also first gear. So we're going to do a quick comparison. As you can see, this one is still good. Second gear, still good. I saw a couple of hairline cracks on it, but it was about to be on its way out also. So thank God I took it out. So now we're going to go over and look at the difference from this one, guys, to the new one, guys. Check this out. Check out the teeth comparison. Check that out, guys. Like I said, this is gonna be bigger because it's straight cut. This is heli cut, so it's gonna be a little bit smaller. But man, this thing look like it's gonna take you a lot of power to break this thing. But like I said, Gear X, you did your thing. I've been using you guys for years, but now past my power level is past what you guys could hold now. So we gotta go over to the big boy stuff. Big boy stuff. Wow, this thing is beautiful, man. Beautiful. Check out that, guys. Check out the spline, man. Check out the spline. Yo, this thing is clear. So yeah. Now let me transfer everything to this stack and get this thing on the road, man. Alright guys, got the whole shaft put together. As you can see, got the new first gear, you know, the vibe. I got the new second gear straight cut. This is also my third gear. You already know the vibe. See how that thing spin, guys? Super easy. You know the vibe. My fourth, you know, the stock fifth, and the stock sixth. You know the vibe, man. So yeah, this shaft is done. That's the main shaft. And now I need to put the new set on the counter shaft. So yeah, let me get started on that. Alright guys, got the counter shaft on the bench. As you can see, this is first gear, all chewed up. You already know the vibe. That's how we do stuff, man. We break it and make it. That way, it could take the abuse you about to put this thing. So, you know, once you break, you gotta do an upgrade, guys. You gotta do an upgrade. You have to do an upgrade. So you know the vibe. So yeah, I got the stack up here on the vise. So now, you gotta demolish this one and switch everything over. Put my new first. And second gear, I'm still gonna use the same final drive that I had. I'm not gonna change that. We're just gonna fix this first gear problem, and along with the new second gear, and I'm keeping the third, my fourth, fifth, and my sixth. You know the vibe. Alright guys, I got all the gears swapped over on the main shaft now. You can see stock sixth, stock fifth, custom fourth, custom third, custom first, no, custom second, custom first. It's all together now. Now I'm checking the clearance on the casing to make sure my input shaft is good. I'm gonna show you guys that right now. Alright guys, you guys can see I just have the input shaft alone in. That's it. That's the only one that I have in. I just did the clearance on it. As you guys can see, look at that thing spin, man. Look at that. Check it out, guys. That's the only thing that's in is just the input shaft. I checked the backlash on it. Everything is good. So I'm gonna show you guys some of the shims that I had to use. That way you guys could be a little bit educated about how to do your own transmission. Alright guys, here go my dark caliper. As you guys can see, I got a couple shims. I got a whole bunch of shims to get the clearance that I need for the input shaft. And like I said, they all different size. You will have to go through and actually do your own measurements to figure the backlash, because every case is different. So that's why you gotta have a couple different shims. This is just some of them that I have. These are in the tolerance that I needed, but there was a little bit out. So I actually showing you guys these just to give you guys a little bit information on how you clearance your transmission. Without these things, you cannot do it. So as you guys can see, that's the inside of the transmission. It's been nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Check that out, guys. Nice and smooth. So yeah, let me throw in the counter shaft now. As you guys can see, I'm gonna throw in the counter shaft now. That way you guys could actually see the rest of the process. So let's get to it. Alright guys, I got the counter shaft in now. As you guys can see, I got both shafts in now. It's been very, very nice still. So as you guys can see, check out, I'm gonna get that for you. Check out the mesh on the gears. Check out the mesh, guys. That's the mesh. The mesh on these things are ridiculous perfect. Look at that, guys. Like, very, very nice. So yeah, let me go throw in my final drive now, my diff, and close this thing up. Alright guys, the casing is clean. You guys can see it, clean everything up. The bearing still was good. Put some lube on it, put some oil on it. This one is good too. You can see the case is super clean, ready to put the gear stack back in. So I'm putting you guys in a quick time lapse with that real quick. Oh guys, before I get to a time lapse, I want to show you guys. Got a brand new OEM shift fork. You know, take the other one. Bought all three of them. So if you guys want, let me show you guys the part number. It's gonna be backwards, guys, but that's the part number. This is the other one. And this is the other one. All three of them, guys. So now let's get to the time lapse. Alright guys, you guys see that quick time lapse of me putting this in the gear stack back in the casing. You can see everything looking good. Now I just gotta put the reverse stuff, and that's going to be close to being. Just gotta go over everything else to make sure everything is good, but I'm pretty sure that everything is checked out just fine. As you guys can see, the brand new. Look, check out the brand new forks, man. Brand new looking. So yeah, let's put on my reverse gear and check for clearance, because I know these gears are bigger. I gotta check for clearance just to make sure that thing don't rub on the gear. And that's about it. Then we can close it. So let me do that real quick, and then I'll pick the camera back up, guys. Alright guys, you can see I got my reverse idler gear in now. As you can see. Yep, got that in. But we ran into one problem, like I said, mentioned just before. Now I'm gonna show you guys what's the issue. It's not a big deal. I already knew this was gonna be a problem, and the guy that I purchased the gear from in Australia, he already told me that I have to modify this piece. So he did tell me for the ratio that I pick, because the gear is gonna be so big, it's gonna be rubbing. But he let me know before I actually purchase it. So I'm gonna show you guys right now. Let's put it down in reverse. As you guys see, I got a little pick right here. So I'm gonna try to show you guys as much as I could show you guys. You can see the pick right here, guys. Yep, right there. Check out focus. There you go, right here. This is first gear right here, guys. Right here, this is first gear. It's rubbing right here. So I need to take off some material from right here. That way the first gear could clear. Like I said, it is a way bigger teeth than the factory one. So I'm gonna take this back apart, do some clearance right here, and I'll show you guys when I'm done. As you can see, it is rubbing on it, and I do have it already clearance for the gears that I had before. So as you can see, it still needs to take some more meat off of it. So let me do that real quick, guys, and put the camera back up and show you guys when I'm finished. Alright guys, this is the piece that I had to modify. I'm gonna show you guys the difference. This is how it looked factory. That's how it looked factory. When you use factory gear, ratio is smaller, so you don't have to modify that at all. Now here goes the other one that I had to modify. You guys see the difference? You had to take a lot away, because the gear is a lot bigger. So show you guys the comparison again. There go that one. And there go the other one. The same exact thing, guys. So this is my one I had to modify, and this is the factory one. That's how much material I had to take away. So let's put it in the transmission now and see if it clears. Alright guys, I got the piece in now. You can see it's no longer touching. Let me see. Focus. There you go. You can see got clearance now. Not touching anymore, guys. Not touching. So yeah, so I'm gonna put it in the reverse idler and close this thing up. Alright guys, got a transmission. I'm test fitting all the stuff, and I'm spinning it. I don't know if you guys can hear that noise. But I'm gonna show you guys. Try to show you guys. If you can see, second gear is right there. You see that piece moving? That's second gear. First gear is down there at the bottom. First gear is perfectly fine. Now right here is second gear. You can see second gear is hitting it. That's why you hear that noise. See? So when we open it back again, I gotta take off some material from right there also. Alright guys, let's try it for the second time. As you can see, got it all together. So far, sounds good. Let's see if, yep, no noise. No more noise. Everything looking good. I think that's it. Yep. So let me finally give it a sealing and close it up for the last time. And that's it. Alright guys, got the transmission all back together. See the MSD. I gotta put a transfer case in, but I'm not gonna do that until I put it back in the car. Make it a little bit easier. You can see, got the input shaft all lubed up with a little grease. Also with a release bearing. Transmission is all back together, guys. As you can see, I got my shifter cable bracket. I got the shifter back on. It's all clean, ready to go back in the car. So, like I said, I checked all the gears. It shifts perfectly fine, like smooth. Very smooth. Very smooth, guys. And the tension on this thing is real nice. So, yeah, so I just gotta throw it back in the car. Show you guys the spins. Spins with no problem. As you can see, also in there. So, like I said, like, subscribe, guys. The next video after this will be in a car, and I should be going to a dyno right after this. So, you guys stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe. Catch you guys another one. I'm out. Peace.